Tucked away in an unassuming corner of historic downtown Tustin, you'll find the Tustin Historic Society Museum. Founded in 1976, the museum is filled with artifacts that help preserve the rich and colorful history of our great city. We had a chance to talk to the president of the Tustin Historical Society, Stephen Sowers.
My name is Steve Sowers, born and raised in Tustin High class of 1964.
Mr. Sowers is proud of his Tustin roots and has dedicated his life to preserving the long history of our great city.
You know, I just feel it's important to maintain the history.
You'll find so many interesting things at the museum, but there's one thing that jumps out at you as soon as you enter the building.
We love the fire truck because it was donated by Samuel Tustin, who was the son of Columbus Tustin, and it was his personal car, which then they converted to a fire truck. It's the only 1912 Buick fire truck ever in existence, and we have it sitting here, and it would still run if we wanted it to.
Among the many great artifacts at the museum, you can also research your Tustin heritage.
We're setting up a large database for research for people to come in. We have Ancestry that people can come in and use. If they're members of the Historical Society, it's free. If they're non-members, then we ask for a donation. We have newspapers.com, which means you can go on and search any newspaper that's in there, including the Tustin News. We had 22,000 pages of the Tustin News was scanned and put into newspapers.com.
Mr. Sauer graduated from Tustin High School when we were still in the original building and has many great memories of his high school days.
A lot of history there even when I was there in the 60s. We had open campus, we had an agriculture department where we raised livestock. There was an old tractor that once in a while we'd hop on and drive it to, which is now Alberto's, a Mexican restaurant right there by the curve. It was a Tasty Freeze, and we knew the people that owned it, so we'd hop on the old tractor from the school and drive to the Tasty Freeze for lunch.
Some things never change. The thing that sticks out about the teachers at THS back then are the same things that we love about them today.
The agriculture teacher's name was Arnold Truck Rubin because he really cared about the kids. There was an Explorer Scout group tied with the high school, sponsored by Irvine Company, and we would go on field trips. We went all the way up to UC Davis up in Northern California as a group. And he was a great teacher, and you could tell he really cared.
If you're looking for something fun to do, take a visit to the Tustin Museum in historic downtown Tustin.